So, good morning, collective. It's your girl, Your Majesty, the Alchemist, and it is, that's crazy. Let me see what time it is. It's 7:56 a.m., and today is 8/8. It's the Lion's Gate. I've probably been up, if an hour, maybe an hour, so I look a little mess. But it's interesting because yesterday was like the first day of my 90-day journey to just having better habits and better discipline with my health and getting up, actually working out, getting this extra weight off of me, and just really having a routine that made me feel good. I'll be 40 in January, and I'm really starting to feel it, you know? Not mentally or spiritually, but physically, I'm starting to feel it. And I've been noticing that I'm really out of control with my weight. I've gained about 40 pounds since December, moving to New York, as well as it was like the beginning of my sobriety journey, which is something we haven't yet talked about, but really had to take some time to like stop using drugs and not using drugs, moving to New York where weed is legal. I've been smoking weed, eating really good, and my weight has just gotten way out of control. Like, it's not even just I don't like the way that I look, but I physically, it's very uncomfortable in my body right now. I hate to even laugh, but it's sad because it's not like I just got this way overnight. And that's something that I'm looking forward to talking through, is recognizing that I actually set up and ate myself into being uncomfortable, being overweight. I can actually say I felt myself eating these pounds on. And just being aware of that part of myself that didn't care, did care, but felt like I had no control other than to just eat. And now I'm in this place, which is so weirdly satisfying to like be at this place where it's like enough is enough. But yesterday was my day one. I had this amazing plan of like waking up, journaled out my day, what it was gonna look like, got mentally prepared, and woke up, and it was the first day that it rained in so long. And when I tell y'all, it was something magical about just the way the rain sound outside my window early in the morning. So I convinced myself to sleep in like an extra hour and a half. And so I'm proud of myself. I at least forced myself to do 10 minutes of the yoga, 30 minutes of working out before I started my day. But started my day late. Started kind of rushing, like got off the list immediately. And last night, part of my plan for 90 days was to not order out. And I'm gonna be honest, that did not seem like the hardest thing amongst my goals, was like to not eat out. I got plenty of food at the house. Not only did I order Grubhub yesterday, I ordered Grubhub twice. I ordered me some dinner, and then I just had this desire, like really had this desire to consume more, to eat more, this desire for a taste, this just feeling to eat. And I ended up ordering again, which is so sad. I feel so sad for my body, just eating all that food and not even hungry. And then the next day, just feeling it and wearing it. Like even now, I'm aware of like food that I ate a week ago, 3 weeks ago. Like, oh my gosh, I'm really wearing these pounds. And then also being at this age where I'm not going to say it's not going to be easy to come off, but just aware that my body is not the same body that it was when I was 23 years old, when I was 21, 5 years ago even. So I want to just come make this video because it's almost 8 a.m. It's probably after 8 a.m. now. I'm up late again, not sticking to my routine, not sticking to my plan. Like, I really understood, like, the first thing I wrote down was being mentally prepared for this journey. And although I put 90 days on that, I think it was just to have like a date, but like recognizing this is a real lifestyle hack for me. I hate waking up. I hate working out. I hate doing any type of physical activity. You know, I hate sticking to the scripts. But like recognizing, like also like I'm at this age of understanding parenting yourself, adulting is so important. It's not about what I feel like. So my first call this morning isn't until 11. And it's important to me that I stick to the script. I'm going to keep sticking to it. Even if I don't do it perfectly, I'm going to keep moving. I've been watching a lot of weight loss journeys, and I recognize that consistency is the key. So I want to be one of those women, you know, sharing my weight loss journey in 6 months, you know, a year from now with the body that I want. Because if anybody knows me, I'm a huge advocate against decarceration and abolishing incarceration, unhealthy forms of incarceration. And being incarcerated in your body is a real thing, and being incarcerated in your mind. So I just want to come at this video because your girl is struggling. If I could do anything else than my 10 minutes of yoga and 30 minutes of working out this morning, I want to do that. But I really want to get this stomach. I really want to get this weight off of me. I don't want to be feeling uncomfortable, you know, making videos, uncomfortable, leaving the house, uncomfortable around other people. Like it's really getting out of control. I had my FUPA, I think is what they call a waist trainer to me, but this thing is expensive. It's badass. But I had it made for me like maybe a month ago, and I barely got into that thing yesterday, like really eating out of control. So wanted to just come make this day 2 video. I did not record myself yesterday. But I'm gonna keep pushing through and stop making excuses. It's time for me to stop making excuses and put myself and my health first. It's such a blessing. I will say, like, I'm trying to manage how much time I spend on my phone looking at videos, but I've been so inspired by the different women and their weight loss journeys. And so I really just want to channel that energy this morning. I had went on Pinterest because I was just getting up doing anything or dancing for a while, you know, sporadically. But this go round, I actually got on Pinterest, looked up some workouts, and looking forward to trying different workouts. I'm just finding things that vibe with my body and make me feel good. But I'm about to go hit this yoga mat. And I think this morning I'm going to try my routine without the video. I've been doing it now for like 2 weeks. So I might be able to do it without the video. But I am going to do my yoga. I'm going to pull out my Pinterest pins and stick with the routine that I picked up yesterday. But I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for letting me vent. I felt a little bit more encouraged to get up and go in here and do it and get it done for today so I can start my day and keep it moving and one day closer to the healthier me that I want to see and I want to feel and that I want to know that I want to be. All right, collective, talk to you soon. What's up, collective? So I just made a video probably like an hour ago because I was not feeling like working out, and today is day 2 of my personal journey to just a better me, of starting new habits and really doing the things that I be thinking about and be feeling like doing but never actually quite do. So I just made a little video because I woke up this morning and was just really struggling, which I'm surprised and not surprised I'm struggling so soon. It's day 2 and I'm struggling super hard. But I actually pushed through, made the video, named the fact that I wasn't feeling it, kind of used it as an opportunity to just encourage myself, which is a huge reason why I wanted to start this channel again, because it's not just about encouraging others, but encouraging myself, being the change that I want to see. And so I just finished, your girl actually finished my routine. I've been doing this routine. I started when I got back in town like 2 weeks ago, but I kind of like officially made a commitment to the routine over this past weekend. But I went ahead, I listened to these 2 5-minute standing yoga routines. And then once I do that for like 10 minutes, without a fail, I always have the energy to just keep going, and went ahead and did my 30 minutes of workout. So before I take my shower and get started for the day, I felt obligated to come back and to do a follow-up from my original recording this morning, because it's a reminder to myself that it feels so much better, and I'm so glad that I pushed through and that I just put in the 40 minutes. It really be seeming like before you get started that it's just too much, but so excited that I pushed through, and also just acknowledging how good I feel right now. So a couple of things that I noticed, because if you're like me, I have been studying YouTube, studying online, like I'm a researcher of just trying to figure out the best process, and trying to have something in place, you know, always starting the journey, but never quite just going through it. And so I've put a lot of research into the weight loss transformation, and it feels good that some of those things, you know, have stayed with me, and that my research, I can see where like investing in myself, investing in this process is beneficial, but also recognizing how much of it is just getting started and trusting yourself and what works for you and works for your body, and that no matter how much we look at other people's journey, that this is a personal journey and we just got to get started. So just a couple of things that I wanted to name and I want to document throughout my own process as reminders, but just getting started is so important. You know, I watched so many videos and saw how a lot of the women would have these emotional experiences throughout their weight loss transformation, and just really spoke to the fact that it's so much more than just getting up and exercising, and wanted to just remind us and myself that every day it might feel like that, but the goal is to just get started. My get started looks like if I just do 10 minutes of the standing yoga routine, and I really have to coach myself, like tell myself, Jody, it is 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, get started with the first video. Sometimes I can't even think about I'm gonna do 2 videos, but just getting started and going from there. But get started. And for me, my get started looks like pulling out the video and starting with 5 to 10 minutes of yoga. Also, another thing that I've noticed, I feel kind of bad, like, girl, you got all these little notices on the second day, but this is a part of my journey. And day 2 is going to count just as much as day 90, day 180. So, but the other thing that I noticed, right, is having a routine. This time I didn't just, cause the last couple weeks, like preparing myself to start this journey, I just get up in the morning and get moving, and that was good. But I noticed, like, Jody, you need to have a routine. It's easy for me to start something, life starts happening, things get busy. So even I noticed with my eating, I have to plan out everything that I do, because if not, I'm just gonna do whatever. So having an actual workout routine has been phenomenal for me. I went on to Pinterest. I really want to be effective in the YouTube, so I'm hoping to drop some links in the description so that you all can see the things that I have that I am doing and how I'm trying. But I saved a bunch of different videos of like step 1 workouts, and that's the name of my pen, step 1, of workouts that I could actually see myself doing in this beginning stage of just starting a routine, starting getting moving. And yesterday I actually started the routine. I did the routine today, and it felt really good to have a routine, to know what I was doing, to know how many reps I was gonna do. And it also allows me to just be able to like manage, right, my body and how I'm responding. Because sometimes I feel really good, get into the workout routine, go really hard, go really fast, I'm dripping sweat. But like today it was like, okay, this is the energy that I have. And so to just be aware, right, of what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and having expectations. So having a workout routine, super, super helpful for me. And then also I noticed that I need water. I am not a big water drinker. I actually, speaking of water, let's take a water break. Yes, because it's really a conscious choice for me to drink more water. I even got this cute cup from, I think, like Rainbow. Motivate yourself. I like cute things. I like nice things. So I actually got the cup. I feel sexy when I drink out the cup. I feel official when I drink out the cup. But recognize this morning I had left the cup inside of my room. And I had, it's maybe like 10 minutes into the workout, and that reminder of like, I need water. To not break my workout and run back in the room, I just took a jug of water out the fridge because I'm working out in my living room, and sat it on the counter and reminded myself like it is important to drink water throughout the workout. And I think that's been an awareness that I have throughout the many times of trying to work out, trying to get started. But having water is so essential. I could tell that my body wanted it, that I needed it, and it just gives me the fuel to be able to move through the workout. I need to get some new glasses. Also, mindfulness. I'm very proud of myself, but also recognize how important mindfulness is during the entire journey of just getting yourself together. Even when I'm doing the yoga, I love the yoga because all of the moves are based off your inhale and your exhale. And so the first couple of days of starting the yoga, I recognize like I don't even know, I'm not even paying attention to how I'm breathing. My breathing was all over the place. I'm just trying to learn through the moves. And so at some point I had to recognize like, no, I got to tap into this. If I want to reap the benefits of like doing the yoga every morning, like really tap in. And so like that's just my 10 minutes of being mindful, right? I have to like be aware of my inhales, my exhales, the fact that I'm breathing, and excited that that has like also carried into my workout practice of like being aware that I'm exercising while I'm doing it and how it feels when I'm doing the different moves. You know, again, I'm so proud that I have just aware in this practice of how my body is responding to it. And I've been having these goals for quite some time now to really increase my awareness of my body. And so super excited that I'm noticing that while I'm exercising, I'm truly aware of my body, how it feels. Even this morning, I recognize like, Jody, it's not about just getting through the routine. I would have rather took my time and got through one set the right way than got through 3 sets, you know, to say, hey, I did 3 sets, but I was hurting myself. Even like towards the end of my workout, getting down on the mat to work on my legs, I recognize like, girl, you need to take your time. Get it downhill, you done put in, you know, some work. And so being aware of that, being mindful, also being mindful of like parts of my body. I've been working out, and honestly, my underwear and my bra, just being free. My kids is going for another week. And so to not also discourage myself, if I put a whole bunch of steps in between, the likelihood of me getting out there and doing it is slim to none. So sometimes I just got to get up, get out there, and get my routine started. But I noticed this morning that when I was doing the yoga and was looking down, and when I was doing some of my exercises, I noticed my feet and how just, I hate to use negative words for myself or words that could offend other people, but my feet look really fat. It looked like I was maybe retaining water in my feet. I know my body, so I know I'm not retaining water. It's just excess weight. And I do not like the way my feet look. I couldn't believe it was my feet, but I'm proud. I did not feel bad or shame, but aware like, girl, that's your feet. And your feet looking like that from the amount of food that I'm consuming and not moving and not even while I was working out, just passing a lot of gas. Excuse me if that's TMI, but like being aware. Again, I'm close to 40. I'll be 40 on my birthday in January, but recognizing how my body is not passing gas or moving waste or things like that. But when I'm working out and drinking water and watching how my body is functioning and being aware of like what feels normal and what don't feel normal. And recognizing that while I'm working out, it wasn't just about am I sweating, am I burning these calories, but that I'm actually helping my body move and do the things that it needs to do to be able to, first of all, repair the harm that I've been putting on my body through just consuming, but also like that passing of gas, that flowing of water, like I'm nutriating, I'm hydrating, I'm moving and working out my body. So really had a deep awareness of what working out means, because to me, I hate the word gym, workout, any of that. Like I just have a natural resistance. If I could, I would pay for my body to get done, but like not doing all that, right? This is what I have to work with. I'm an alchemist. And if I can't transmute what I have into my highest good, how can I expect to do that for anybody else? So it was amazing for me to recognize this morning that working out isn't just exercising, it's actually working my body in a way that my body can work for me. Doing it right versus doing it wrong. Huge revelation this morning. I could tell, again, it's a part of me in my mind that judges what a good workout should look like. But because of mindfulness and self-awareness, like I was aware of what it felt like. And some of the moves, touching my toes, doing some of like the leg lifts, really did them slow and intentional. And when I tell you I could feel it, I could feel, and of course this is important because it wasn't like I'm losing weight, but I could feel that I was working out parts of my body that typically don't get attention. And I could tell that my body enjoyed it. And I could tell that I was really working myself out. So being mindful of what you're doing, what part of the body. That's why I really enjoyed the research that I did through Pinterest, because in addition to like showing you the different workout moves, it'll let you know like what part of your body you working out, what part of your body is this actually having an impact on. And I think those things are important. And just accepting the long term, right? Through being aware that like, okay, I'm working my body out, and that how connected this is to my thinking, my feeling. I again was reminded of why I think one of the number one advice that I enjoyed, I'm not gonna say enjoyed, but resonates with me with starting a weight loss transformation journey, is being mentally prepared. And so I think this morning of working out and being like a humbling remembrance that this isn't gonna happen overnight. I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and look like what I wanna look like, but that I'm actually working out my body and I'm getting my body healthy, and that this is a long-term journey, and that I can put in the work and really just remember a lot of the women. I have to say, watching those weight loss transformation videos have been so impactful for me, because I'm remembering a lot of them, remembering a lot of you. Hopefully you're watching as I'm doing the weight loss transformation, like my own processes, and remembering that this isn't about looking amazing tomorrow, but it is about feeling good. It's about knowing my body, and that this is going to be a long-term relationship with my body of getting the weight off, keeping the weight off. So I'm excited to meet the healthy me that's underneath all of this. But in the meantime, this is day 2 of my personal weight loss transformation, and just transformation to my highest self. I wanted to share some of those key takeaways, because I just was pissed off and did not want to do this. And here I am, get ready to take my shower, get ready for my day, but really just wanted to come and reflect on how well it went. There's no excuses why we can't have the life, the body, the mindset that we want to have in this time. So see you soon, collective.